Kitchen Science by Lisa Benjamin. Table of Contents. Science in the Kitchen, page 3. Tools for Measuring, page 4. Tools for Mixing, page 6. Tools for Heating and Cooling, page 8. Tools for Eating, page 10. Science in the Kitchen. Making a meal is sort of like doing a science experiment. In the lab, scientists heat things up or mix them together to watch them change. When you heat or mix foods and flavors, they change too. Scientists often follow instructions to do an experiment. So do cooks. Their instructions are called recipes. Like scientists, cooks also need tools. Tools help them warm, freeze, mix, and mash. Science can be performed in a lab or a kitchen. Tools for measuring. You're baking a cake. The recipe calls for a teaspoon of salt, but you don't know how much that is. No need to get anxious about it. Just take out some measuring spoons. Measuring spoons help you figure out small amounts. Measuring cups help you figure out larger amounts. It's hard to follow recipes without measuring cups. Scales can measure almost any kind of food. Cooks often need to weigh food, but they don't get tense. Instead, they use scales. A scale tells you how many ounces or pounds something weighs. Tools for mixing. Cooks often mix foods. Mixing makes something new. For instance, lots of different ingredients make up a salad. They may include lettuce, tomatoes, and cucumbers, among other things. To make a salad, cooks use knives to cut up the ingredients. Then they use big spoons to toss everything together. It's recommended that you cook with an adult's help. Cooks also use a tool called a blender. It helps them mix smoothies and shakes. A tasty shake can make anything seem more festive and fun. A food processor is another tool. Cooks use it to mix tomatoes and spices for salsa. They also use it to whip up sauces. They use it to mash together potatoes and cream, too. What do you think that makes? Blenders swirl liquids together to make a shake. Tools for heating and cooling. Heating or freezing food changes it too. Sometimes cooks bake liquid batter to make a cake. Other times they chill liquid cream to make ice cream. Most kitchens have two big tools for these jobs. Ovens heat food. Freezers cool it down. This cook uses a tool called a torch to heat food. You need a freezer to keep ice cream frozen. Good cooks always pay close attention to the temperature in the oven or the freezer. Ovens and freezers have thermometers. You can set the oven to 350 degrees to bake a cake, or to 450 degrees to cook a chicken. You can set a freezer to low to freeze ice cream. Cooks also need to know how long to heat food. A timer is a good tool for that. If you set a timer when you put something in the oven, the alarm will go off when the food is ready. Tools for eating. When the cooking is done, the experiment is over. Time to grab some tools for eating. Forks, spoons, and knives help us cut and pick up food. Without them, we'd have to eat with our fingers. That would be messy. In Italy, if someone remarked that you were a good fork, that would mean you're a good eater. So don't get cross and think you're being called a tool. Chopsticks are another tool for eating. Responding. Target vocabulary. Word builder. Make a word web around the word festive. What kind of events can be festive? Copy this word web and add more words. Write about it. Text to world. Write a paragraph to describe a food that's fun to eat at a festive event. What kind of tools do you think would be used to prepare the food? What tools would you use to eat the food? Use words from the web in your writing. Target vocabulary. Anxiously. Cross. Degrees. Festive. Ingredients. Recommended. Remarked. Tense. Target strategy. Infer, predict. Use clues to figure out more about the selection. Word teaser. What is sometimes hot and sometimes cold?